Hello, welcome back to Onyx Food Hill. So good to have you back, guys. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make donuts. To make this easy donut recipe, I'm going to start by adding 3 tablespoons of warm water to a large bowl. I will also add in 2.5 teaspoons of active dry yeast to the warm water. Next, stir the water and let everything mix together, then leave it to stand for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, you will notice the yeast has become frothy. At this moment, I'm going to add in 4 tablespoons of granulated sugar. And I'm going to mix this together. Next, I'm going to go in with 2 eggs. Five tablespoons of melted butter. A teaspoon of vanilla. And I'm going to gradually add in 200 ml of whole milk. Once I've prepared my donut mix, I'm going to gradually stir in 3¼ cups of all-purpose flour into the mixture. Make sure your flour is sifted first, and if you like salt in your donuts, you can go ahead and add that. I use salted butter, so I won't be adding salt anymore. Once you have a semi-thick dough like this, you can now transfer it to a flat surface. You're going to make sure your hand is dusted with flour as well. Then you keep kneading the dough by folding it in, just the way you're seeing. Once the dough has been kneaded for 15 minutes, it becomes soft, you can see that, and is less sticky, and again it's elastic in nature, it doesn't tear when stretched. Next, we are going to transfer the dough to a large bowl like this, but first of all you will need to grease the bowl with some cooking oil or cooking spray. And I'll now transfer the dough into the grease bowl, then put some oil on top of the dough to prevent it from getting dried or from sticking to the bowl. And I'm going to use a cling film to cover the dough so it doesn't dry out. Next, I'm going to rest the dough in a warm place for about 2 hours or until the dough triples in size. So guys, 2 hours later, you can see my donut dough has doubled in size, so I'm just going to deflate it with my hand. I'll just transfer my dough to a work surface like this, then I will bring everything together, and I'm going to use a knife to cut the dough into 2 equal parts. And now I'm going to cut the dough into small equal portions. And I'll start working with one ball at a time. And I'm just going to roll it in my hand until it forms a smooth ball. I'll make sure I fold in the opening just to make sure there's no split or crack. And now my donut dough is smooth like this. I have my parchment paper cut into smaller sections like this. I'm just going to place the donuts on the parchment paper, and then I'll transfer it to a baking sheet like this. I will also continue with the rest of the bowl just like I did with the first one, and I will continue with the rest until I'm done with all the bowls. Once each of the donuts are placed on individual pre-cut parchment paper, I'm just going to cover my donuts with a towel and allow them to rise again. So guys, after resting our donuts for an hour, they have doubled in size. The next thing we are going to do, we are going to start frying this. To fry our donuts, you have to heat enough oil in a large pan, large enough to fry your donuts. So I'm just going to gently drop each of the donuts with the parchment paper. And I'll also drop another one, so I'll be making 2 at a time first. Adding the donuts with the parchment paper prevents the donuts from deflecting their beautiful shapes. So once they are heated in the oil, I'm just going to use a tongue to take out the parchment paper. You can see how easy it is. After frying your donuts for a minute, you can turn them over using a skewer. Once your donuts are beautifully brown on both the top and at the bottom, you can drain them on a drying rack. And I'll repeat the same with the remaining donuts. So guys, our homemade donuts are ready. You can decide to glaze them or coat them in granulated sugar, or you can simply enjoy them the way they are. They are simply delicious. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you love this easy donut recipe. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, share this video with your friends, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe and hit the bell button. I'd love to see you very soon. Thank you. Bye.